Now, what's the trouble? Having trouble concentrating, watching too much of this disaster BS go on. I don't want to know about it. I need to bring us into the new world by understanding the numbers. We're going to bring in the basic. Here are vowels. Every consonant in the English language, and mostly in French, and mostly in Italian, and whatever other language you speak, will always have a sound. The sound will mean something to somebody, and for me, A and E, A and I, A and O, A and U, E and I, E and O, E and U. 15 equals 6, A and I equals 1, and it equals to 7, bringing in the gateway through the birth. And if you want to count this, they will say 10. Here it's 15, here it is 19. Here is the teen, here is the spaceway. This is 100, red, hue, light, red light, A and O. 2-5 equaling to the key. 11-11, 22 equaling to life. 21 equaling to the double life. O and U will always equal to the double life because O brings in W as sound. E and I, this is the secondary vibration. 6, 7, and 8 is in between, just like A and E, 2, 3, 4 is in between. One side to the other. Now that you're on the other side, you now have 6. The 15th letter, 5 and 6, or 6 and 5. Here the equation is part of the memory. Okay, this is automatically, remember, this is W. The O world connecting two worlds. This is the I, and the I of the matter. If you design two circles into two circles, you get the I of the matter. Don't worry, high cock and garnished. It doesn't matter. We're building equations of understanding, just like reading hieroglyphics on the wall. 915. This is very special to me because anything in the 9 is 915, 921 because it can fit and it can be made as a mistake. 521 is 300, 121 is 13, or 1 o'clock in the afternoon if you want, or 81. So now I'm looking at Venus over here. Over here, I'm looking at 75. It now comes into the moon because 115 is now in minutes. In Roman numerals, 151 will equal 456 and will not then be the Federation. 555, the passing of the Mayan. What do they call it? Cinco de Enero? 555, cinco, cinco, cinco. Sinkholes, sinkholes, sinkhole. Down in Chaldean, the greatest number you will have is 7, and the gateway in Chaldean falls on 7, maximum is 8. The U is now the 6th letter. Excuse me. A and E 15, A and E 15, A and E 15, or 1 and 5, whichever you'd like to do. If we do the addition, or we do the multiplication. If we do the addition, I have a closed face. Okay, we're on the body. You notice the elbows, what they do. One elbow is down, one elbow is out. Can I reverse it this way? Can I do it this way? Anyways, let's not get into that. Now we're just showing you what the equations are and what build. Inside of here, area 51. Inside of here, Pythagorean, it is now 24. I did not do the Pythagorean count, which is going to give you 1, 5, 1, 9, 1, 6, 1, 3, altered current that comes with U. 1 and 3, altered current. This will bring in your cycle of the moon, and I'm going to show you why, because there are 13 moons, and we're going to use that number together as A and U. U is also noted as the cube. Adding up 1 through 6 equals to 21, and at the same time, it'll say Father. A and U, equaling to also, okay, as the 3, because U is the 21st letter, 2 and 1 equals to 3. O and U will equal to 63, IOU, or saying yes in the French word. 9, 6, and 3, comes together. 1 is inside of 5. So when you put A and E together, all you see is the 5. When you put A and I together, all you see is the 9. When you take the O, this becomes the half-life because of what the cube does. Don't forget, whatever I'm doing now is building of understanding. That's all. It's an equation. Here's the 6. It's in between. When we go to create diameter, right, this is just showing that the 6 shows me halfway through. This is diameter, right? The greatest diameter. Now, when the cube is inside the sun, why inside the sun? I'm trying to remember that equation. Why is this tell me it's inside the sun as the half-life? This is my greatest diameter. I'm thinking. Well, first of all, this angle will show me 3 and 7, the number 2 Nibiru, and going through the moon. This one is showing me the omega sign and to go around the moon. 1 and 9 going around the moon, because 1 all the way over to 9 takes 8. But 3 over to 7 takes 4, so I need extra travel time, so I'm going to go around it. 45, oh yes, 45-degree angle is the number to the foxhole and the number to the sun. That's why this is 90. That is the birth angle. This is your 90. So this is showing me the greatest diameter, and that'll go through the sun. This crossover and this crossover is the 45 angle, but your cube is straight. Now, when you drive a truck and you're coming to a corner, you drive too fast and you're turning, this is what they show you on a truck. But if you go too fast, you'll be tilting on a corner. And that brings to mind the Earth, right? The Earth, it does this, and the oceans move to one side, and then it does this, and the oceans move to another side. If we're looking at oceans and how oceans move. Anyways, let's just keep going on with. We finished in here. The difference in here is 27. The number to 27 is red. It also says when a big red sun. 7 times 2, 7 plus 2. We'll also create the word DNA. We'll also create birth as number 29 through Venus, in which 29 and 52 equals to 81 and equals to the word VENUS, Venus, sun, also stated for Friday, female, Saturday, God takes the rest. 6 and 6. One is Pythagorean, one is numbers. 6 is the letter F, 24th letter is X, 15th letter is O, fox, foxhole in the sun. This is numbers. Chaldean, we bring it together. AU becomes the half-life, AO becomes the gateway, E and I is Mars, E and O is the moon, 2 moons, E and U. E and U is also noted as 512 in the top cycle, so we're going to have to bring it down here. I keep remembering and forgetting 56 is relevant to white. White is 65. E and U is also part of communication, the echo of communication, because E and U is 56 for the wolf. E and U also stands for 3, and the only way to get 3 is 1 passing through 2, and 7 equals to 65, counted only in numbers. In Chaldean, both the I and the A are 1, so we will have a repeat over here in Chaldean, and we will have a repeat over here. And because the I looks like this, we're now going to use it as a 10. Breaking and entering, I and O is the same thing as saying B and E, because it'll be equivalent that B is the second letter and E is the 5th letter, and in all the numbers A, B, C, D, E are always those letters in the basic 5, right? The basic 5, 1, 2, 3, Michael Jackson 5. In gematria, we bring in A and E, 15 Mars, A and I. So the in between the first vibration and in between the total vibration. Birth, arts and entertainment, A and E is the 15th letter, will create the O letter. And my next one is A and O equals to AB. AB, abstract, ABBA. ABBA also stands for strike. Strike. When I turn this on an angle, automatically when I start connecting all these on an angle next to each other, joining 2 of these will create an X in between. Joining the greatest diameter on this will create my plus. Here's my plus sign, okay? Here's my plus sign going straight through the center, but connecting two of these will show the X will start up on one side and finish on the other. Okay. A and U equals to 16. Okay, and here A and U equals to 16, U equals to 6. Let's see what happened. U equals to 6 over here. Did I make a mistake? Obviously, I did make a mistake. This was child. No, I didn't. I didn't. I had to make a mistake. I didn't think U was U in gematria. U in gematria is 6, and U in Chaldean is 6. I have to look this over. Just give me a second. I don't like. Okay, confirmed. It is correct. So if you notice that A, E, and U, A, E, and U are the same. The I and the O are different. The I and the O are different. I and O, Earth, 52. A and E, Mars, 51. Where are you? I'm in the doghouse of God. Gates of Omega divide. God and dog both equal to 26. The X and the Z are together on the keyboard. The X, Z, and C for creation of the dog and the cat in the beta world of 5 are all located on the bottom keys M, N, B, V, C, X, Z. One point I remembered, now I forget. E and O, Earth. I and O, Earth. O and U, dog. Now, you see, because 2 and 1 are always separated, so I can always, because they're separated, this is the equation. See, OU equals 2, 6. AU equals 1, 6. A, okay, comes together with B. And in this situation, the B and the O are in the same house. B and O are in the same house. Okay, and a monopoly, if I remember, it's the 26th property. That would be the doghouse. So these are equations. Now, the only time we're really going to use these equations is if some scientist out there and says, hey man, I understand what you're doing. We need to use that. That's it. I'm not a scientist. I will go into something. I can jump into binary if you want to jump into a new way of binary. When you see 521, you'll say this is 1, this is 4, and this is 20. This will equal to 25 binary. Why? Because prime means singularity of something. 7 is the prime, but how do we get 7? How can we create 7? Is it 3, 1, 3? Is it 4, 2, 1? Is it 5 and 2? Is it 4 and 3? How can we create 7? If I show you 3 corners, if I show you these 3 corners, I'm trying to hold the dice properly. 1, 2, and 4. That's my 7. So the complete opposite of that 7 is going to be 14. So I'm going to switch it around. I showed you 1, 2, 4. Now I'm going to show you 5, 3, 6. 5, 3, 6, 365 days. Can I get that out there? That'll be 14. So no matter what 3 corners I show you, okay, if I show you these 3 corners, 6, 5, 4, that'll be 15, right? What do you think's on the other side? It's 6. Now if I turn this around, it's got to say 6. 1, 2, and 3 will automatically be 6. It's automatic. Life was created perfect. If we believe in the Bible, if we believe in the Bible, and we believe our doctors, and we believe our science and our math, then it was made perfect. So when we calculate and we create equations to be perfect. And then what we do from the equation is we play with it a little bit. We play with things. First, we have to make them perfect. It's first I'm going to be right, and then you're going to be right. Then we're going to debate it to understand the difference between your right and my right, because that's my right. And if you're facing me, right? If you're facing me like this, that'll be your right. So this is my right that way. That's your right that way. We'll meet up. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'm short this month, and I don't like to do this, but I'm very short this month. There's a PayPal for donations if you'd like to give donations. I need a little help this month. I hate doing this because I keep getting help from the same person and I don't like, and I wish I can help back, and it's not happening right now. I'm not selling anything. Um, I'm putting shoes out there for sale. If there's a design you like and you want it on something and you want to buy something, well, then you're just giving your money to somebody else who's making a profit. And if you don't need the shoes, and it's, anyways, the PayPal link is on the front page of the YouTube channel. And I sort of feel embarrassed to even talk about this, and especially it's the 15th minute. And who watches to the 15th minute on these videos, right? Anyways, yeah. Okay. We'll just have to wipe that one out. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. And if you want to buy, I mean, I can probably get this painting back. If you like, um, I can get this put onto a painting and sell it, but they cost $80 to $100 just to get it on and then to ship it out. So it would cost me about $120 to make these up in duplicates. So I'd have to sell them for about $300 or $400, because otherwise than that, it serves no purpose. I did this from my heart, 150 to 200 hours into that design over there. And in fact, to all those designs, I'm worth at least $1.50 an hour. I've got another one on the wall. In fact, I'm going to come back tomorrow and show what's up for sale. And if you want something, there's no problem. I'll get it out to you. I rather do this, and you're going to just have to trust me who I am. You're just going to have to trust me. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.